Michelle Mone has shared a stunning new snap in a navy corset on Instagram after racist allegations against her came to light. The former lingerie tycoon, 50, looked sensational in the strapless lace number which she paired with some gold-printed trousers that showed off her sculptured legs. Baroness Mone teamed the ensemble with gold strappy heels that elevated her height and opted for understated jewelry. Lace yourself for Christmas like Michelle in Dolce & Gabbana. £745 Dolce & Gabbana corset selling fast at Farfetch. By now the jingle bells are ringing, party season is well and truly in full swing. Per usual, sparkly sequins, metallic must-haves and red-hot numbers reign supreme, but among them is one timeless trend that will see you through the seasons. Of course we mean lace. All hail lingerie mogul Michelle Mone for this look. She certainly dressed accordingly as she aptly opted for an underwear as outerwear option after raiding the rails of Dolce & Gabbana. The Italian luxury fashion house is known for its trademark bustier pencil dresses and their classic corsets. It was the latter which stole our heart as we spotted it on Michelle on the gram. Unfortunately, quite like her black and antique gold jacquard trousers by the luxury label, this strapless style is set to become a sellout. We suggest you don't walk, but run to snap it up by clicking the image here. Or peruse our carousel to make like Michelle, and choose from another Dolce dream or a look-alike from Rogue, Pretty Little Thing or Meshki. Mail Online may earn commission on sales from these product links. Now get one like it for less. Previous next £550 Dolce & Gabbana cropped lace corset at My Teresa. Buy now £285 Rogue stretch lace corset top at Selfridges. Buy now £20 Pretty Little Thing corset top. Buy now £49 Meshki corset top, now reduced to £39. By now her blonde dresses were style in bouncy waves and she glowed under a fresh coat of glamorous makeup. She captioned the gorgeous snap, "One of the lessons I learned growing up was always stay true to yourself, and stand up for what you believe in. Investing in yourself and your values will provide the greatest rewards." It comes after Michelle claimed a man of Indian heritage put a Native American-style headdress on her during a day of drinking and partying, just weeks before he accused her of racially abusing him. The businesswoman risked being accused of cultural insensitivity by donning the headdress made of black feathers during an alfresco lunch at an expensive restaurant on the French Riviera. She was pictured in the controversial headgear just 3 weeks before she allegedly sent the offensive WhatsApp message to financial consultant Richard Linton Jones, describing him as being a waste of a man's white skin. Lady Mone and her husband were with Monaco-based Mr. Linton Jones, 42, and 15 other people on 2 super yachts when they all had lunch together at La Garite restaurant set on a rocky cove overlooking Cannes on the small island of Ile Sainte Marguerite. She claimed Mr. Linton Jones had put the headgear on her head after fetching it from a box of fancy dress hats and outfits at the restaurant. The lavish day out ended in tragedy when the second yacht, which had Mr. Linton Jones on board, smashed into the yacht owned by Lady Mone's multi-millionaire husband, killing a British deckhand. She made a statement apologizing for any offense she had caused after Mail Online told her that it had a photograph of her wearing the headdress, and a second snap showing her with her husband who was wearing another headdress with white feathers. Michelle admitted having it on for a brief period and claimed to have been set up by having it placed on her head by the man who later accused her of racism. Her representative said last week that she strongly denied making any comments with racist intent and had believed that Mr. Linton Jones was 100% white and British. They also denied she had a lack of respect for those persons genuinely suffering with mental health difficulties. Mr. Linton Jones said he had no memory of placing any headdress on Lady Mone's head during the lunch at the restaurant, which he described as a long day. He claimed that the video in which he was filmed saying, "Michelle, Michelle, I've got one for you too" could have shown an incident when he had just bought 2 USB sticks of stored music from the restaurant's DJ at the request of her husband. When told that it had been suggested that he put the headgear on Lady Mone, he said, "I have no memory of that action. It was a long day and I have no memory of doing that at all, to be honest. What I can't understand is why she is trying to drag me back into this again. All I ever wanted from her was an apology for the racist comment." The Indian headdress has nothing to do with what she called me. "I have suffered racial abuse throughout my life, and as usual when you stand up for what is right and call it out, you end up being attacked." Asked to respond to the claim that he had tried to set up Lady Mone by putting the headdress on her head, he said, "That is just bizarre. Why would I plan something 2 years later about racism after a yacht crash which had not yet taken place? I don't know why she keeps dragging me back into this. All I want is an apology for her racist abuse. It has no place in today's society, especially from a member of the House of Lords. I have suffered abuse my whole life. I was attacked and spent weeks in hospital. I had 3 brain hemorrhages, 3 fractures to my skull, a broken nose and a broken cheekbone from a racist attack. I am very much anti-racism. The wearing of headdresses made of feathers used to be popular at music festivals and at fancy dress parties, but has become increasingly taboo and seen as culturally inappropriate in recent years.